It's Twinkle Tuesday, it's Twinkle Twinkle Tuesday. I'll get some twinkle and I'll winkle it for you, hey. Twinkle Tuesday, that's what we're gonna play, Twinkle Tuesday. Sorry about that horrid singing, but we are opening some Twinkle Twinkle figures here. And this is the first Twinkle Twinkle figure release. We are Twinkle Twinkle. So I have all of the full sets of Twinkle Twinkle to open. I've just been slowly buying them up and just not opening them because I buy things when I see a good deal, and then I just don't open them right away because ADHD. That's what I do. I don't know why. I buy something, it arrives, I'm excited, and then I just don't open it. And I've done that with everything. Even things that I'm like super excited for it to arrive, I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's finally here. Yay! And then I put it aside and don't open it. But we're going to jump right into this. This series looks adorable. I'm always a fan of like cute, quirky, kind of stupid things. And Twinkle Twinkle is like a really fun, dumb character. I love little dummies. It's one of my favorite tropes in any kind of characters. So we've got Twinkle Twinkle We Are, and there are 9 boxes here in this set, 9, with a potential secret, which is the 10th one, which would be lovely to get, because the secret for this one is super cute. I believe he's riding like a turtle or something in it. They don't show it on there, or a silhouette or anything, but I'm pretty sure it's a turtle. So, let's come in here. I have been tempted to buy singles boxes like of this every single time I go into a physical Pop Mart store, one of the Melbourne ones, but I have held off because I knew I had the full set here. And this, I got this full set actually from Melbourne Walk store, which I go into a lot because I like things that have a lot of stimulation to them, and that store does. Let's start at the middle here. Ooh. So, there's our box, and when I went to grab this, I was like, oh no, this one's kind of got a bit of a tear there, because you can see a little bit of that. It's printed on. So, that one is my favorite one. If I got the secret and that was the one that was replaced, I would be heartbroken because I love that one. That figure alone is what made me fall in love with Twinkle Twinkle. Here are our options again. So you can see all 9 of them, and all 9 of them look fun, adorable, hilarious, and cute-tastic. All of the good compliments that I can think of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the secret for this is riding like a little turtle. So this one has well, not really a full feeling, but it feels solid. Let's jump into this. We are Twinkle Twinkle. Yes, we are. And you can too. I also love, I know a lot of the Pop Mart boxes are like this, but that matte feeling, oh, feels so nice. Okay. Let's not look at that card. We don't want to spoil it. So, oh, okay. I think this one is the one he's like riding a sheep or something because there's like some kind of little podium. Let's see though. Let's see how well my assumption is. Oh, no! Oh! It's my favorite one right off the bat. Look! Where's my brain? Where is my brain? Look. Lost. He's got like this little note because his brain's lost, so he's showing it around. Lost. Where is my brain? And then he's actually sitting on his brain. So that little pink thing under him, that's his brain. He's sitting on it, squashing it, and hopefully you can see that there, and it's not blurry. I'm not wearing my glasses, so I can't see if it's in focus on the camera. But the brain is saying, "I'm here. I'm here." Aww. And he's got his little pencil on his ear there because he's drawn his little wanted lost poster. And on the back it says, "Oh, my charming brain." Very cute. So, let's pop that there. And I think there was an accessory in here. Yes, there is. And the accessory is just another little brain that he's showing his little picture to. So, there's our little... It feels nice as well. Again, a nice matte feeling. So, showing... Have you seen my brain? You're sitting on him, you dillard. You absolute dillard. Let's have a look at our card here. And there is our card. Very quirky, fun little illustration. Aw. And then there's like a little postcard on the back. So the postcard says, "Can't wait for you to come back, my wandering mind from Twinkle Twinkle." Where is my brain? Oh, right off the bat, my favorite one. Whoop. All right, let us continue with the middle. We're gonna knock all of the middles out here. So, whoop. Yeah, every time I go into one of the physical Pop Mart stores, I see the Twinkle Twinkle figures and I'm like, I love them. But this is the first time I've actually opened up any of the actual figures. I've opened up various assorted Twinkle Twinkle accessories and such. But this is my first figure set, which is what I primarily like, are the figures, the little models. Whoop. Oh, I didn't shake this one to do like a little test thing. What is it? Ooh. Aw. So this one says, "No fear," and he's got like this cute little wizardy hat on there with a bow tie on it. And on the back, he's got his cap, and he's wearing these adorable little suspenders. Did this have a accessory? It did, and it's also got a card. So this one is called Magic, and on the back it says, "Cuteness, a unique shield against the world's fray." And it is absolutely correct, because cuteness is a unique what? Cuteness is a unique shield against the world's fray. Let's get this out. So this is his little wand. Can easily just pop that there. So there we go. He's got his little wand because he's a little magic wizard, a little twinkle twinkle wizard. Boop, 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 boop. And our third one. From the middle, let's do this. So far, every single one of these has just made me very happy. This has a accessory as well. Oh, it's kind of chunky. I wish I had done a little shake for this one, but let's pop that there. Yeah, this one's chunky, got some weight to it. I think it might be in a plastic thing. Let's see. What's going on? What is going on? Yeah, it is in a plastic thing. Aw. If you're okay, it says if you're okay on that little cloud, and this is the sun. And you can see on the back there, it's sunny. If you're okay. All of these just make me so happy with how cute they are. They've all got like a nice little clay feel to them. Let's pull this out. So this is U equals sunshine. And on the back it says, "With you around, it's nothing but blue sky from Twinkle Twinkle. Pure joy." And the accessories here are, what are they? Are they little snails or little... I think they're little penguins. They look like little penguins. Do you know what they are? I think they're little penguins. I'm gonna guess little penguins. So our little penguins. Whoop! Our little penguins there with their twinkle sunshine. Aw. These little cloud things I think are meant to be like little hairbands. Love it. Alright, we are gonna go with now let's go with what would be box number 1. The bottom left. Whew. Alright, I forgot to do the shaky again. I keep forgetting to do the shaky things because it's the whole set. I kind of just think, oh well, you know, no point. But it can be nice to do the shaky so anyone watching can get little tips. I think this has a plastic thing as well because we've got some like solidness there. They're not quite as solid there, but it still feels like quite held together. Let's see. Aww. Aww. He's adorable. So he's a little doctor, this one. And he's got his little bucket on his hat there. Twinkle, twinkle. Little doctor one. On the back there, his pillow says, "I will always be with you," which is just the sweetest thing. Absolute sweetest thing. And this one is called Heartbreak Harmony, which I guess is why he looks a little bit sad. Heartbreak Harmony. And on the back it says, "Rain keeps pouring. Tears sprout mushrooms, but the sun is going to dry it all up." I just love it, the positivity that the Twinkle figures have. And this little accessory here is a little mushroom friend. Little mushroom friend. So he's a bit heartbroken, but he's got his little friend here hanging out with him despite the heartbreak. All right, let's go middle left. Oh, hang on, Okay, so this one feels really full. It could have been a disaster shaking that then, and everything could have flown everywhere if I hadn't held it down. Luckily, I thought to do that. Okay, so this one is nice and full. I think it's in... No, I don't know. I am hopeless at guessing these things. Oh! Oh! Aw. Okay, so he's in a extra little plastic thing. Aw. This is the one that inspired the Moon Gelato! The Moon Gelato release. Because he's on his little moon thing there and he's got his little gelato. Yep. So this one is Moon Gelato. And on the back, it says, being with you feels like eating ice cream on the moon. That is just the sweetest thing ever. The moon there kind of reminds me of Demu's cloud. But how adorable. Quite a few people, when I've told them that I like Twinkle Twinkle, kind of groan and roll their eyes. And I know some people say that he kind of reminds them of a baby. But he does not remind me of a baby. He just looks like a cute little weird star creature thing. Let's pop these along here so I don't bump these off. All right. This here is, well, could also have been the first one because it's left side top. So it depends on if you count from the top as one or the bottom as one. I tend to flip. Oh, I didn't shake this one either. Bloop. Okay. Let's... Ooh. This one feels like he might be riding on something. If this is a secret, I will be stoked because the secret does look amazing. No, not the secret, but... Oh, I love this. Oh, look, he's got a little bee. He's got a little bee climbing on the moon there. And a little pot of honey. Of course, Twinkle Twinkle, a lot of them have this honey theme. And look at he's wearing this cute little beanie of a bear. Little bear beanie. Bear beanie. That's a fun thing to say. Little bear beanie. Bear beanie. Aww. So this is just a tad sweeter. And it says, life's a tad less bitter when your meal's a smidge sweeter. Which is technically true. I'm actually not a big fan of honey, but I know some people love it as like a nice natural sweeter. Just not my thing. Let's go with what would be... This is a top right. Top right, so I guess the third? The third or the ninth, depending on how you count. Oh, this one's very full. No movement at all in this one. Which ones do we have left? So we've got Nighty Night, Waiting for You, and Dreamcatcher are our options, and The Secret. I think this one might be Waiting for You because, no, I think this one might be Dreamcatcher. That one looks like it would be full, but let's see. Let us see. Yeah, not even any room to really get your finger in to open it. And there's an accessory up top there, so let's... That, okay. So whatever this is has an accessory. Oh, very, very full and heavy-like. Let's see... And this one is in a plastic bag as well. Oh, what is... this one is the 1990s. He's riding on a little sheep there. Riding on a little sheep. So the sheep is wearing like a little banner that says good night. And if you can see, on the sheep's feet are little slippers. And the little slippers have faces that are falling asleep themselves. All right, this had... extra things in here, or at least a extra thing. So this is Nighty Night, and on the back it says snooze well, because tomorrow's a whole new adventure. Snooze well. And it comes with a little stand here. Let's, whoop, okay. Aww. So Nighty Night. I did not expect that one to be as heavy as it was. My hair's getting everywhere at the moment. All right, second last. This one has some kind of accessory, I think, but very little movement in there as well. Though when you put your finger in the hole, there's a lot of space. That's what she said. Oh, there's an accessory. Let's get rid of that. Let's try to avoid looking at this. Let's pull this out. Okay. I think I kind of saw the accessory, so I think this one is that one with the mailbox, which I can't remember what it's called. But let us see. Yep, it's the one with the mailbox. And oh, I love the little stand that this one has, the blowing grass. What's his letter saying? His letter says something, but you can't really read it. I love the little nightgown that he's wearing, or maybe it's a dress. Maybe this one is a she. What's the accessory that comes in here? So it's the mailbox. We'll open that in a jiffy. This one is waiting for you. And on the back it says, just wait till I'm back. Oh, how romantic! Really is romantic. And of course the accessory is our little mailbox there. Because he's got his letter that he's about to send. Or maybe he's received it. Who knows? One of my, like, dream movies to write, I suppose. I wouldn't want to write a novel on this, because I like coming up with my own ideas for novels, but I'd love to write, like, a script for a children's movie on this, or a TV show. I think it could be really fun. You know, I'd love to watch what anyone else would do with it, but I've got a lot of ideas for how I would run a story based on, like, the Twinkle Twinkle characters. Okay, this one feels nice and full. This is either going to be The Secret or it's going to be Dreamcatcher. And I do like Dreamcatcher, and I do like The Secret, so I'll be happy either way. But of course, it's always nice getting The Secret, because then when you try to find the one that you're missing, The Secret is always going to be a lot more expensive than the regular ones. So it would be nice if it's a secret to save me a little bit of money. Okay. Okay, I think this one is Dreamcatcher, because it feels like it's sitting down in there. Let's see. Yep, it is Dreamcatcher. So I've actually, some of these have been done in the light up scene boxes, so I've got some of these. Like Dreamcatcher is one of the ones that's in the light up scene box that I've got. Nice, thick boy there. Let's get this extra accessory out. Okay, wait. So Dreamcatcher, there's our card. And on the back it says, Sweeping Nightmares Far Out of Sight. Yeah, I think I could do something really cool with the story for this. Okay. In terms of turning it into a movie or a TV show. How does it sit on this? I guess it just balances on this. It's like a little dream catcher. Also, look at the little star on his eye. So it just sits on this little dream catcher. Let's have a look at my favorites here. In 9th place, we have got Magic. This is a really sweet little figure, and I love the attitude that he's got. The little, almost looks like the Rocks People's elbow. The Rocks People's eyebrow there, and I love the little bow tie. But of them all, I think it's just that this one is the least star-like to me. Probably, oh, look at that teddy, though. I actually do really like that teddy. But yeah, the least star-like to me. And I do like to see the star element to them. So that would be my 9th, just because of that. In 8th place, we have got You Equal Sunshine. You Equal Sunshine. The facial expression is adorable, and I do love this little sun here drawn on there. That's one thing that the artist behind Twinkle Twinkle does really well in every figure, is these cute little illustrations. All of the faces are cute. One of my hairs have got on there. And then this on the back there. I love the childlike quality to it. So that's in number 8. And I think it's just because, well, a lot of these ones have accessories. I don't really understand why it's got these little bird things. Like, I don't get it. But we got these little bird things that are there with it anyhow in number 8. For number 7, where is number 7? Number 7, we have got Dreamcatcher. And actually, I didn't notice this before. The little broom that he's got there, because he's sweeping up nightmares. And I'm shedding my hair at the moment. I guess because it's winter. Anyway, the nightgown is super cute. The little stars in there, the nice dreams. I really like this base. I just wish there was a way to attach it to the base rather than just having to let it kind of free fall on there. And that would be why it's not as high as it could be. I mean, all of these really would have a shot at being number 1 because they're all cute. I think this is one of those sets where it's all taste, you know, it comes down to taste. In 6th place, we have got Moon Gelato. And I love this. So it was hard to pick between here, and actually right before choosing this, I thought that I had another one in number 6, and then I was like, oh, actually, I like that one a bit more than Moon Gelato. So the little face on the ice cream there, the little face on the moon, super cute. The hat that it's wearing being an ice cream cone. It's a really cute, sweet figure, but I just like the others more. So that is our number 6. Number 5, we have got Nighty Night. Nighty Night, and I love this. I love the outfit, the little cape that it's wearing, the sheep with the... Look at the sheep's... the shadows are coming from the light, making it hard to show this. But yeah, the sheep's little slippers with these little faces on them. It's a really sweet little figure. And I wasn't sure if I liked that more or less than Moon Gelato. And even now, having put them like this, I'm like, oh, maybe it is actually flipped around. You know what? It is flipped around. It is how I originally had it, I think. There we go. So that is number 5. And then number 4, it's getting tough now. But number 4 is just a tad sweeter. Look at that little face full of honey. And then we've got a little bit of honey dripping out of its mouth. The honey on the moon there. The little bee. This just has a lot of really nice details. The hat, which is a bear. And it's got this really nice kind of rough texture to it. The little honey jar. Yeah. This one is cute. And this is a tough decision. It's tough all around. In 3rd place, and look, this comes down to just the theme, and I love the theme. But in 3rd place, we have Waiting for You. Waiting for You. I am a romantic at heart, and anything with a romance slant, I enjoy. I love the details of this, the way that the grass is like blowing in the wind, so it's like he's waiting romantically for his love to come back, reading the letter. That I think he's received the letter. I think he's received the letter. I don't think he's sending it. I think he's received it. The look on his face makes it seem like he's caught deep in thought. I love the little outfit that he's wearing. It's just all around a winner. In 2nd place, Heartbreak Harmony. There's just so much character in this. I love the little bonus companion here, but so much character. The little heartbroken face, the bucket as a helmet, the little, what do you call it? Periscope? Stereoscope? Stealthoscope? Something. The band-aid with the heart, and then on the back here, I will always be with you on the pillow. It's too cute, too cute. But my number 1, and I knew this would be number 1, even if I got well, maybe not, I don't know. You never know until you see it in person. Sometimes opinions change, but this one just makes me laugh. It makes me laugh so much. Miss you, because he's written all over himself. He misses his brain, who is lost. I'm here, I'm here. Then on the back you have, oh, my charming brain. Drawn all over himself in putting together that little lost poster. But that is my number 1. Well, I've been looking forward to opening that set for so long. I'm so happy to have finally opened that and seen what they all look like up close, because I've seen them on display in the physical Pop Mart stores in Melbourne, but you just don't get the same appreciation as when you open them and you hold them and you get to see the level of detail and feel the different textures to them. Twinkle Twinkle is one of those series that just makes me happy. And like I said, one of my dream projects to work on would be to help create a TV show on Twinkle Twinkle or write a children's movie on it, because I've got so many great ideas for what that could be. But I've got no contacts with Pop Mart. They've probably got their artist who has created Twinkle Twinkle who has their own ideas. And I've got my own ideas for my own stories to share. But I love Twinkle Twinkle, and it would be one of those opportunities I'd jump at. And I do hope that the artist behind Twinkle Twinkle does make some kind of show or movie out of it later, or even like a picture book series or something. I think would be absolutely amazing. I would eat it up. But if they don't want to do it, hey, give me a call. Give me a call. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to give this the old thumbs up or heart. Is it a thumbs up or a heart? A heart up. Give it a heart up. If you don't already follow me, please do throw me a follow. Follow me here, YouTube, Instagram, and down the street as I'm going to get a coffee. I don't care. Follow me anywhere. Please don't follow me down the street as I'm getting a coffee. I often sing to myself, and it would be very embarrassing if you overheard that. And also, I love chatting to people, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on this series and your thoughts on Twinkle Twinkle. Which one was your favorite? All right, I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. I love you. Bye.